Hey guys, it's Eric, and today I want to talk to you about why only losers want more sales. Now, you're probably watching this and you're saying, Eric, I have watched a number of your videos and you've put out some pretty out there statements and all that kind of stuff. But wait a minute, we're all doing business. We're all entrepreneurs. Business takes money to keep going. It's the reason we're in business, right? Is money, and money is from sales. So Eric, how could I be a loser if I want more sales? Okay, so what I'm not saying is I'm not saying you're a loser for wanting more sales. What I am saying is it's about a question of focus. So what am I talking about? Well, I have studied a number of different martial arts over the years. And one of the things that you will see in pretty much every martial arts school at some point in time is the board breaking technique. So you have a board, right? And you hold up the board and somebody, they chop it or they punch it or they kick it or whatever. And it's all about breaking the board. Now, you do it right, great. You do it wrong, you break your hand instead of breaking the board. And the biggest problem is a question of focus when breaking the board. Now, thankfully, the teacher who taught me how to break a board taught me the secret to breaking boards. And what happens is that commonly when you're first looking at a board, you're looking at the surface, right? You're looking at the part of the board that you're going to hit. And your entire thought is getting your hand to that surface, and that's all you're thinking about, getting to that surface. The problem is that as you're doing that, you're kind of slowing down. You're actually thinking about the contact at that point. And so your hesitance, your fear, all that internal is coming up. And you're getting there and boom, you hit. Now, you might crack it, but the other thing is it's going to hurt a hell of a lot more, and it's not good for you, and it makes the whole effort a lot harder, especially if you're going to put one after another, like 2, 3, 4, 5 boards in a row. So, what's the secret to breaking a board? Welcome to a free karate lesson for you too. So, the secret to the breaking the board is that you don't think about making contact with the surface. You think about punching through, all the way through. So that's why people used to hate holding the boards for me, because they'd be holding it like this and I'd punch, like from here straight through it and everything. But why do you do that? Because when you aim far beyond the board, you have more momentum. You're not hindering yourself. You're not thinking about and getting scared of the contact here, because I'm aiming here. Boom, punching anywhere from 6 to 8 to 12 inches behind the board. So you're accelerating as you go through the board. Now, you're sitting there and saying, great, Eric, now I know how to break a board in karate class. What the hell does this have to do with sales? Okay, the reason I'm saying this is because a lot of times entrepreneurs get stuck with this. They get stuck on the one sale. I want to get to that next sale. And they measure themselves by, did I get to that next sale? Now, the next sale is great, but it's not the end. This is not where you're supposed to be stopping. You're supposed to be stopping way beyond the board. And when you think about just the sale, right? When you think about just the sale, you narrow in. You narrow your focus. And so when you get that sale, it's like, oh, great, I've got that one win. And it's kind of like that, oh, now I can stop. Or even though you're not going to stop, you take that win and there's that kind of like, oh, okay, great, I did it, I made it. But when you think beyond the sale, when you think about expanding the business, how can I partner more? What else can I offer? How can I increase my prices? How can I increase my value? How can I draw more referrals to me or draw more attention to what I'm doing? How can I better communicate? How can I expand my business? How can I, maybe create more businesses off of my business? It's this expansive thinking that's what I'm talking about. So if you're really hyper-focused on the next sale, you're not thinking about all the stuff back here that you could be doing. You're just thinking about a few bucks right now. So what I am saying is that if you're not thinking beyond the sale, then what's happening is basically you're losing out on the potentiality for your business, which is obviously potentiality for you. And I don't want you to lose out on the true value that you can get from your business by doing your business better for everyone. If you enjoyed this video, please like, share, and subscribe. And if you have any questions you'd like me to address in future videos, please send them to info@ericluers.com.